That's for sure. He, you'd think he'd have a little rust on him not playing a game in 5 or 6 months, but it seems like he's in playoff shape. And we were joking after the first period there that now the Rangers will want to play really bad because he's on fire right now. So it was a fun event. Everyone was chirping everybody, and then good to see some faces that you played against in the past, and you find out guys are great guys when you think they're not great guys playing against them.
What's it like playing in front of Marty Brodeur?
It was great. You get passes on the tape from him, and it was funny. He was joking too that he was caught in the perfect storm. Rangers fans hate him and Flyers fans hate him. So when he made a great save, they would boo, and then when they'd score, they'd cheer. So it was pretty cool. I just told him too that I told him he was a great guy no matter what anybody said about him. So he had a good laugh with that. So it was a great event, and the people behind the scenes. I don't want to name names. I'll be here for a while, but they brought this thing together in 2 weeks. The people from Caesars were unbelievable. Getting guys in here, flights, putting us up in a hotel room, getting everything set up. It was incredible. So, we're touched. We come in and look like heroes here, but there's a lot of heroes behind the scenes, and you look at the devastation from Hurricane Sandy. It's a lot of heroes, a lot of stories of the devastation, and people coming together, communities coming together, and it's just makes your heart melt.
Scott, I understand that if they don't settle the lockout, you do have a career in Hollywood because you're going to be in the next Judd Apatow film.
Yep, it's coming up. I'm going to the private screening in Philly on Tuesday, so not sure how I'll look on the big screen, but yeah, it should be a pretty funny movie. It's, This Is 40, it's called. I've seen the trailer a couple times, and we'll see what happens with that. I'm not expecting much, so but we'll see.
But you've got a teammate and a couple of former teammates.
Oh yeah, LePerrier, he was in it. JVR, Matt Carl, and yeah, we went out to LA, and that was quite the experience. We were on set for about 14 hours, and got our temporary SAG card and everything like that. So it was pretty neat.
How did that come about?
They were looking for Americans. I'm not American, obviously, but I have a green card, and just for the tax purposes. And the whole, I don't want to ruin the whole the spot that we're in, but they want some hockey players with no teeth, and it ended up one of the four had no teeth, and kind of a funny story with a couple of girls out at the bar. So it was pretty cool.
Did you know any people down here in the Jersey Shore who were directly affected by Sandy?
Well, I've rented a shore house in Avalon every summer, last few summers, and the house that we rented last summer, a beautiful home, just on the beach block, was just filled up with water up to the second floor, and the house was amazing, and just the memories that we had in there for a week. Like, I can't imagine the family and what they're going through trying to pick up that house and put it back together. And got some teammates that have, our ex-teammates, Carter and Danny Briere. I think they were affected quite a bit too. So it definitely hits home.
Guys, we'll excuse Scott.
Thank you.
Questions for Brad. Henrik, please.
Henrik, how was it having Brian Boyle as a defenseman back there for you? Thought he was Bobby Orr at times?
It looked very easy for him. Yeah, he looked sharp. Very sharp.
Need some lessons from his brother Timmy?
I don't know, you ask him. Probably.
Hank, we heard that you, I think Brian Boyle told us that in Sweden you've been facing only one shooter for the last month, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been skating with one guy, and mentally it's been terrible, but technically it's been probably pretty good.
Did you feel a little rusty tonight?
I think the start was important, because you didn't have a clue where you were technically, or the timing, or obviously it was a big question mark there. So it was fun to get some action right away.
Henrik, you ready for more of these type of games, more elite games?
I want to play real games, but it felt really good to be out there. Probably the best feeling I had in a long time. So
welcome back.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Brad, Todd Fedoruk mentioned that people in New York really haven't seen enough of you yet. We come Adam Graves, big time in the community, but what you've done this past year, just speak a little bit, why you got involved in this and how you've ingrained yourself in New York so far.
Well, it's tough to talk about that stuff. I mean, a lot of guys, there's so many guys that get involved in the communities. I think especially when you go to a new team, you want to try to get comfortable in all your surroundings. And I'm living there right now and lived through the hurricane and saw who it affected and knew people it affected. And the good thing about it all is we had time to do some things. And it's bad and good. But it was good that we had that time to do some things. And all my teammates, are coming along for the support. And, Henrik flying in from Sweden because he knew how important it was to the area. So, for sure, it's fun for us to do this stuff, and we love doing it. This was a great feeling tonight to get back out and see the fans and for the cause that we know how important it is for the people in this area.
Somebody said you might have been on the bus from the Rockaways. Were you actually on that bus, or no? You just helped?
No, I wasn't on the bus. No.
Any more questions?
Henrik, during your time in New York, either New York or the Jersey Shore, any memories of the shore, anything you're looking forward to getting back to once we rebuild?
We'll have a friend who he's a member on the beach club in Jersey Shore, and I've been out there a bunch of times, so I guess it's all gone. So, obviously there's a lot of areas that they look pretty bad right now, but I definitely look forward to come back there and spend time with him and a bunch of his friends.
Either of you guys in your wildest dreams, last game of last season against Marty and the Devils, think that the next game would be against Marty after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I mean, it's a different setting. We didn't want it this way, but like I said earlier, it's a great thing we can do with this time, I think, and we had a lot of fun out there. So obviously we didn't expect any of this, but it was good to get back out there.
Just on your left, guys.
Yeah, Brett, do you know if there are any more plans to do any more games, or even if it's not for Sandy relief, to do some NHLPA games? Or?
Different guys have different things going on. You need a lot of people behind the scenes that you guys are talking to us, but there's a lot of things have to go on behind the scenes to make these things happen. So we're always looking for ideas and opportunities. But the real people behind the scenes, you got to find those people that volunteer their time, and those are the most important people. We jump on board, but without them, so we'll see. Hopefully we can do more. We'd love to. And for whatever cause, but this fit perfectly for this time.
How that level of enthusiasm?
We'll do two more questions.
With the fans? Or the players?
In the stands,
everything.
Between each other, yeah.
Yeah, everything was great. I mean, being here 1 year in New York and playing the Winter Classic against Philly, kind of get an idea what the fans are like, so, in this area. So, didn't surprise me, it's tough to get some players that live in different areas to come in for this, so that enthusiasm to come help was great too.
One more, please. Brett, do you have any idea, I don't know, you may not know, but do you have any idea how much money you've raised today through this?
I'd be speaking out of turn. I don't want to.
We'll try to get that number, an approximate number, and pass it along. The jerseys are on sale, on auction at Steiner Sports, so we won't know the full gist of how much money we've raised for about another week or so. We'll try to get that information to you guys as soon as possible. Okay. Thank you guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you, everyone.